Hello everyone, and welcome back again to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. We are back again with some more Frieren Beyond Journey's End, episode 14. Last episode we recruited Jouney, and it wasn't much thanks to Frieren's seduction technique, although Stark and Ferns' reaction to it was amazing. Jouney wasn't joining so that he could stay with his brother, but his brother actually ended up slapping some sense into him, literally slapping some sense into him, so that he will get busy living to see if his friend is been busy dying. Since Frieren has an aversion to her own kind, I expect to see some, and Jouney is clearly a genius. I expect to see some more of the funny faces that we've seen throughout the show, you know, like when she wakes up and just moments where she's like not feeling confident. And with Jouney, maybe we'll see a little bit of what it felt like to travel with Hyder, you know, back in his prime. And now also Stark's kind of got a partner in crime, but at least in Fern's eyes. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into the episode.
This town seems to have a lot of nice stalls.
Agreed. Might be worth doing some looking around.
Yeah, you know Frieren's gonna be doing some shopping.
This place is clearly full of life. You can tell by the number of bars.
You've worked so hard.
That didn't take
Take you
long for him to
shopping
spot the
say
bars.
thanks? This town seems to have a lot of nice stalls.
If you want to, I suppose.
What are you doing, Frieren? Let's get a move on.
Oh, that was a nice transition. So she'd been here with the original party before, and now we're here with the new party.
What do you gain by being so rude? You berate me every single chance you get.
It's got to be
If
Fern
you
he's
hate
talking
me,
to.
just
Yep.
come out and say it already. Ugh, I'm going back to my master.
Where's Jouney at right now? Oh,
Listen
there he
to
is.
what I have to say once in a while before you forget what.
Today is Fern's birthday, and unfortunately, Stark forgot to get her a gift. She's not taking it well. If you ask me, you were a bit too
Was he
harsh
aware, or
this time,
did?
and
Well, I guess it.
You
You
never
know,
listened to
it's
a
not
single
Frieren's
thing
job
that
to
Conrad
remind them
has
of the
to
gifts.
say.
When it comes to us men, we couldn't care less about trivial dates, you know.
I know
Anniversaries,
at the beginning of
birthdays.
episode it kind of shows how long it
That
takes for
hurt.
travels to
I get
happen.
it. Okay, I'll
But I
go
don't
pick
know
up a
how
trinket
long
for
they've
your
been with
birthday if
him
you'll
yet. I'll
stop.
have to double check
At least
that.
spare my knees.
Yeah, what I said about partners in
After
crime
that
is
beating, I
seeming
feel
pretty
even
accurate
more
here.
Sorry for him. A girl like you has the power to stir up the emotions of a boy like him into a whirlwind.
Oh, we'll see if he actually does have some idea or
My advice is to go after.
gift for her. Yeah, this is why it's good to have another member.
Too.
And he's older, so you know he can kind of be the mediator during some of these moments. No, go Fern, go talk to him.
I don't like how used to keeping the company of women you seem.
Of course. So, did you ever find Stark?
He's just
Spotted him in
not
the
even
plaza.
gonna touch on that
Couldn't bring
topic.
yourself to talk to him, could you? It's not that you don't like the guy. You just aren't used to keeping the company of men your own age. No matter. Choose whatever you want.
So they're like the opposite
You
as
can
far
take a look at
as
some other shops. too.
company with, you know,
Thanks,
the
but
opposite sex.
That's quite all right.
I doubt there are many years he even remembers his own birthday. Don't
Yeah,
blame
and
him
Fern
for
already
it.
had that conversation with him.
You must already have some birthday shopping memory you consider sacred.
I don't know about sacred, but it did feel like the right choice.
Apologize to Stark, then you two can pick out the best present in town.
It is really nice having someone more mature for these,
Sure,
because you
he's
know they're
slow
just
on the
kids
uptake.
still. They're only 18, so this is good to have him around.
You want to make up with him, yes? Remember that people can't know how you feel until you tell them.
That's what Frieren's been saying this whole time
Yes, you're
too.
right. I'm sorry about all the kicking.
All right, we just had a good moment here. Hopefully they talk to Stark and it's mature conversation. Nothing immature happens.
Mr. Stark.
Fern.
Is his hand shaking like, you know, when he's about to fight? See,
Sorry.
had to be tough for him.
Wanted to choose a gift with you to make sure you'd love it. But after you got upset, I didn't want it to look like I was trying to dig myself out of a hole, so I didn't say anything. Because I got nervous and I was worried you might become even more mad at me.
Yeah, he was definitely trembling, the same as like
Wouldn't have
what him
made
and
me
Eisen
mad in
did.
the slightest. Would you forgive me?
Please. I've grown used to it. You ready to shop?
Okay, I was really worried he's gonna say something silly, and then they were just gonna get back to arguing.
Hang on the sweethearts. That's in poor taste, Frieren. Start understanding relationships, and the better you can do that, the fewer conflicts arise.
Yeah, he's already navigating that well.
Arguments like that are a privilege of
These
the
two
young.
young birds.
This can't have been easy for you, Frieren. It struck me as odd Fern turned to me for advice, unless she has someone in her past she's comparing me to.
You do
Yep, and you already
Fern
know
was
him.
Raised by Heiter, don't you?
That's the last person I should be compared to. He was a great priest.
Great isn't the word I would use.
You
He
guys are
wasn't
very
drunk, he
similar.
was deathly hungover. He was terribly picky with his food, and he lied more often than not. He was a corrupt priest, plain and simple.
Gosh.
Sounds nothing like the Heiter I remember. A proper grown-up. The very opposite of what I've become.
Well, you saw him whenever he was an older man.
The years
It
have
already-
changed you, Heiter.
Yeah, it had already been a lot of changing before then.
A certain level of maturity comes naturally as we age. Truth is, though my body has grown and shrunk, my mind has hardly changed since I was a child. I've pretended
I
to
definitely
be
relate with
adult
that.
all my life, though I might look the part now, not a bit of adulthood has stirred within me. Fern is the hard-working sort. She needs a lot of guidance and a lot of praise.
If you're still a child, then shouldn't you be praised for maintaining this ruse? Where's the grown-up?
Yeah, we're just kind of going back to,
She
you know, this
said
conversation
about
with
something
Croft
for me to join
as
her.
far as the praise and
I'll have to venture
who needs
ahead
it, when you
before I
need it, that
receive
sort of
my
thing.
reward.
I could always praise you.
You do that for me.
It just happened to kind of
But I doubt
reverse
you
roles
understand
here
just
now
how
that
a withered human like me might feel.
their
So
journey's
how do you
over.
intend to praise me?
The classic head pats.
Once I get to heaven, I'll have a word with the goddess for you. You should be praised by her too, my friend.
Well, once they make it to Aurelia,
I'll look forward to it.
they'll have that conversation then.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, we got a new member. Now we got a new head to
In
pat.
my opinion, you're as proper as grown-ups come, Zine.
If only you were an older lady, this moment would be perfect.
You should be glad then. Precious few women are older than me.
She gonna like it? Couldn't tell. I'm sure she's gonna love it.
Thank you, sir.
We must all help our fellow man in times of need. I work as a merchant, selling my wares in the town up ahead.
The salesman, aren't you? Alas, fine.
Yeah, that was pretty smooth.
My apprentice
Transition
friend
from
may be
carriage
interested
ride
then.
to checking out the wares.
Did you buy a new bracelet?
Kind of.
I have a ring with the very same pattern on it. It was a gift
that ring
from
that was
him
in the
for a
chest with,
job well done.
the
I
recipe
think it
and
would
stuff.
Match perfectly. Where did I put that thing? Under here?
Goodness.
She had it not too long
You're
ago.
so disorganized.
Finally.
Whoa, what?
I let my guard down. Avian monsters are cunning beasts and very skilled
Oh,
at
it's like, I thought that was an explosion, not something picking them up.
You mages use magic to fly around all the time.
Yeah, this is kind of a tricky moment though, because
Can't you?
Stark. Have you ever
there's a
seen
lot of people in
flying
here.
carriage before? It has only been 40 short years since humankind first learned how to fly. Until then, the skies were the exclusive
Okay, she says
domain of
humankind though, but
demons and monsters.
what about elf kind?
Flying magic you see us use today is actually a demon spell mankind was able to repurpose.
Nobody's looking for a lecture.
That's really
okay?
cool.
We can't adapt their spell because we've merely copied the how without understanding the why. Things larger than humans can only be made to fly in short
Yeah, there's that
spurts.
kind of like scientific,
that?
you know, aspect of magic.
I'll fly out
I
with
think
our
that's
new
cool.
merchant ally. You leave with Zine.
Hey, and me?
I figured that you could jump down.
Yeah,
What are
you're
you
probably up
talking
higher
about?
than this when you used
Where
that
did you
Thunderstrike
fall like that?
technique when he's fighting the
Surely
dragon.
A warrior can handle a fall from this height.
Yeah.
like I'm crazy.
Ison could free fall from any height without getting so much as a scratch.
He just jumped straight down with his head.
What's wrong with this man?
Yeah, it's one thing of like being able to do that, but it's another to like
Goes to show
actually
how
do
far
it.
from normal
That's
Mr.
funny.
Eisen is.
Yeah.
Perhaps
She
we
keeps
can
saying
levitate
that.
the carriage for a moment, just before it crashes into the forest.
If I can't sufficiently reduce the force of our plummet, we'd be ground into minced meat.
Why'd you have to say it all scary like?
Yeah, this is
Whatever
kind
it
of
that we
interesting
do, we
because,
should
you know, I
probably
always
do it quick.
feel
This
like
type
that.
of monster kills its prey by slamming it into the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. I always feel like since they got Frieren and, you know, she's the top dog of this verse, that they would be fine in their travels, but this is definitely a tricky situation to get out of. Although killing the bird wasn't
Suppose her
an issue.
idea is worth a shot.
I hope that she doesn't lose any of her stuff, though. Yeah, that's not good. But she might have a spell to find, you know, random objects around. Is that horse floating?
We're alive.
She saved the horse, or someone did.
Indicating our plan was a success.
You call that a success?
What's worse is she called
Stark's voice actor is just so good. In, like, moments of different types of
Your horse
emotion.
was only
He
slightly
does really
injured,
well.
but I fixed it up for you.
Sorry.
Please don't apologize. I'm thankful. If it had just been me, I would surely be dead.
It's gonna
Yeah,
take
no
some
kidding.
time.
That avian would have just slammed him into a mess.
It should be right here.
Oh, no.
I wonder where it went.
This is what Mr. Stark got me for my birthday.
How do you like it, though?
3 whole hours picking out that thing.
So you ended up being
With
the one
her?
to choose?
I wanted him to pick whatever he thought would be best.
Should have seen that coming.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's the one getting the gift for her. That makes sense.
It's the hardest to deal with.
Truth. 3 hours of trying to gauge her reactions. I felt like I was.
Yeah, that would be rough on anybody.
I can hear everything they're saying.
It was all worth it since she likes it so much.
Okay, that's good.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I didn't think you had it in you to make such a romantic statement. That design is of a mirrored lotus. In the language of flowers, it means eternal love. Around
Oh,
these
so
parts,
he
it's
didn't even
common
know that.
to give to a lover.
Okay, so if it's the same design as
No idea, okay? It's all a misunderstanding.
that ring that Frieren has.
Clue about the language of flowers.
No, of course not. You're an idiot.
You're being even meaner than usual.
I think she's giving you an out.
Flower genius either. Should I find something to replace it?
You put an incredible amount of effort into picking out the perfect gift for me. Don't suggest such a thing again.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Something funny?
Sure, he's got a lot to say about their relationship. He just bonked it on the head. I thought he was about to cut it in half. And I guess it's dead either way. Dang, they picked it clean. Holy cow. Holy boar.
Mistress Frieren, what is it that you're looking for?
He's looking for that
The ring
ring.
Himmel gave me.
So Himmel gave it
Let
to
me
her,
help.
yeah.
We'll wait to leave for town until we found it.
If we don't have any luck tonight, then I'll give up. I've
No,
gotten
you
used
can't
to
give
losing
up.
things.
No,
Besides,
no,
that
no.
ring isn't all that Himmel gave me over the years.
Well,
The design.
I mean, I guess
has
that
a
makes
mirrored
sense, but
lotus
yeah.
Like my bracelet does.
Mm-hmm.
In flower language, that means eternal love.
It doesn't matter. I
No, it
seriously
definitely
don't know
matters.
what it meant either.
You can't be
Regardless.
serious.
I'm certain it's important.
100% Himmel knew what
together.
he was doing.
I wish you would have told me sooner. This is a spell for finding lost accessories.
Yes, I was hoping
I
she
was
already had
intending
one,
to
but
give
here
it
we
to you
go.
As a reward for all your assistance with my carriage and horse.
This is awesome. This will have so many applications throughout their journeys, I mean. I love this shot. This looks really cool.
Frieren, please choose whatever you'd like.
But this one will do.
That was too easy. You should put some more thought into it.
All right, Himmel, let's see
What's
what you
wrong?
can do here. Let's see the...
Nothing.
Oh, no, he immediately knew. Yep. Okay, that was it then. This is so cool. What a spell. I wonder if anyone else can see that, or if it's just her, because everyone else would be like, what the heck is that light over there? Yep. He knew exactly what he was doing. And Himmel is just that guy.
You were close to giving up your search. Glad you didn't.
Hopefully this like makes her remember. I don't know. Does she really not feel that it's that important? Okay.
Maybe I am. I meant to ask, why exactly are you wearing a mirrored lotus bracelet?
Because Mr. Stark is an idiot.
No respect.
And because she loves it. And that's a wrap for this episode. And what a just a amazing episode for the relationships throughout, you know, the different characters, and specifically Frieren and Himmel and Fern and Stark. Zine being the adult and, you know, helping the party kind of navigate their different relationships is already so great to see. You know, helping Fern and Stark with the communication around that birthday gift, and, you know, kind of the dispute they were having there. And really it's just communication, just how Frieren's saying, you know, you gotta tell people how you feel. And that helped Fern and Stark, you know, say what needed to be said, and then kind of move on and find, you know, that great gift that Stark ended up getting for Fern, you know, with her help. Having to glance back to gauge her reactions, you know, for 3 hours, she said. That was hilarious. And it's, you know, an eternal love bracelet. Not that he knew that at the time, but, you know, it's still a great gift, and she definitely seems to really like it. Even if in Fern's words, what she was saying is, you know, Stark is an idiot. He wouldn't have known what that bracelet actually meant. And I guess none of them really did, aside from Zine. And then just out of nowhere, we had that huge bird monster just pick them up and almost completely blitz the carriage into the ground. And it just goes to show that even though we have this extremely capable party, you know, the journey is not always going to be hamburger steaks and grimoires. And thank goodness that Frieren, you know, from that merchant, she got that spell to find, you know, lost accessories, because that ring needed to be found. That scene with Himmel was almost too much, because he knew as soon as he saw that ring, you know, what it meant, and he was basically declaring his eternal love for Frieren. And that whole scene was just so well done. If she really didn't know what that ring and the design on it meant, she does now, and I have a feeling she's going to cherish it even more, not just because it came from Himmel, but, you know, for what it represents. It was an incredible way to wrap up the episode, and I'll also go ahead and wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and as usual, you know, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.